good, and she good as gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Yeah, we can start at the same time.
Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Yeah, go.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, voice a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal.
I'm wearing the white and red.
If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me.
Alright, link has been posted.
These new came with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
That dude from the Steelers, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm good. I want no Steelers.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. We've paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Penix on first down. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Algier on first down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They go again with Algier. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. 2nd and 3 now. From the 46. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter, Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
He had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice.
Probably fucking
A flag's down as he stops. Yep. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 2nd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Kelsey makes the catch. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it up.
Over him.
And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter.
What are you doing, baby?
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I was asking
It's a
Trent for
pickup
what he was
of
doing.
11. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
He just ran away from him.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons with 2nd and 6. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
That's caught for the first. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Richie Grant. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. 2nd and 1. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after.
I thought he was going to overthrow. Thought he was going to overthrow him.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Screwed up on that kick.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. They'll run here following the penalty. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Cut by Hunt. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying the right side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his man Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now.
Oh.
They got it intercepted along the goal line. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Penix on 3rd down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this forward to the 19. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Another turnover.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left is Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Opened that hole up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun.
Oh.
Finds his target, Robinson. There he goes again. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yep. Some Nickelodeon.
Running is Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They just get the play off. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable.
Goes to fumble this game. I said if that was a fumble, that's game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Because, I mean, you would already be in field goal position.
To the air, Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. First down from the red zone. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Where's my defense?
By 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
I don't know. No, this is before I joined this league.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I haven't played in a long time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
But defense is ass anyway, so.
Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. New set of downs for him at the 38. A give left side. Here's Robinson.
Serious? Run.
Yep.
Run commit. Touchdown. Of course.
The Falcons go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I know. I'm just saying. I ran commit, so now he's out of.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
It all comes down to this, partner. 30 seconds left down to score. They have to get this football back. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Down with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Try and push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game.
I'll see you in the playoff.
This one. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. Okay, Scott, this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for